everybody, I'm going to be talking about a few quick tips to help during this period of COVID-19. This is a really unprecedented time for many of us, with most of us either working from home, not working at all, being laid off, or going through some challenging times right now. So when things do go back to normal, we are able to stop social distancing, and when we are able to get back into our normal routine, two things can happen depending on the type of person that we are. So some people are going to be really eager to get back into those routines, to start seeing people and going places again. For other people, especially people who have a history with anxiety, this is going to be really difficult and challenging. And this is because when we're in our home for a prolonged period of time, it becomes our safe place. And getting back out there and getting back into our routine and stepping out of that safe place can actually become really challenging. So these are a few tips that you can use right now in the moment, but also to prepare you to feel a little bit more easy or comfortable getting back into routine when things do go back to normal. So my first tip is to make sure that you're on a schedule and to make sure that you have routine throughout your day. So this means waking up at approximately around the same time every morning, getting up, getting ready, having breakfast, and planning out your day so that you are productive. This goes the same for the afternoon and the evening. Try not to go to bed at an unreasonable time that you wouldn't if you weren't in a COVID-19 situation. So if you're going to bed now at 2 o'clock and waking up at 9, you might not feel as well rested as you would if you're still going to bed at, let's say, 10:30 and waking up at 7:30. And this is because of the way our circadian rhythm works. My second tip is to try to get as much exercise as you possibly can during this time. So because we are at home, a lot of us are sedentary, which means that we are sitting, we're doing work on our computers, and we're not expelling as much energy as we typically would if we were at work or at school. So this means that it's likely going to be a little bit harder for you to fall asleep at night because your storehouse of energy in our body is still quite full. If you are exercising, trying to get out, go for a walk, you're going to be expelling some of that energy a little bit quicker, making it easier for you to sleep at night. My third tip is to try to stay connected as virtually as possible during this time, whether that means videos, house parties, Zoom, FaceTime with family and friends. This is super important to keep connected and to keep socially involved. It's really easy to become a reclusive during this time, to really isolate yourself, but that's only going to make it worse when you do go back to your normal routine. You're likely going to feel really socially exhausted or emotionally exhausted because you're not used to all that interaction anymore. So try to keep as connected as possible in the moment right now during this situation. It'll make you feel less isolated and less lonely, and it also prepare you for going back into your normal routine. And one more thing that I think would be super helpful is trying to learn a new skill during this time, whether it's learning a new recipe or trying a new recipe out, reading a new book, learning a new skill, doing something different in your exercise routine. This is going to be super important for you to feel somewhat successful and productive in our day-to-day. This is a really difficult time for most of us to feel like we don't have much to do, we don't have a purpose right now. So it's really about trying to get that motivation to find that inspiration and that purpose again. We are still here to help, although we're doing most things virtually. We're always easily accessible. You can always contact us, call us, email us, DM us, whatever that might be, and we will respond. So if you have any questions or you need any support during this time, please reach us. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.